Hello there. Welcome to Cabbage Patch Soap. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Laura, and today I will be making Sunrise on the Water soap. So these are the colors I'll be using. This one is Proud Peacock, and the other is Orange Vibrance. I thought these two colors gave it a very pretty tropical look. So I'm just going to move those off to the side for now, and then blend in the lye water with the oils. The oils I use are vegan, and I also use organic coconut oil and organic responsibly sourced palm oil. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different as well when I do the pour, which I'll show you when we get to that point. So I'm just going to mix this up. Because the fragrance I'm using is a new one to me, I didn't want to make this too thick, just in case the batter was accelerated by the fragrance. So I'm just going to separate this off into two different containers. This larger container here is going to have much less batter than the other one. Here's the orange. It's going into this one with the smaller amount of batter, and the Proud Peacock, which is like a teal, that's going into the main batter. I'm going to just blend this in a little bit by hand first. I need to add the fragrance oil still. I wanted to wait until after the batter was divided. This is called 1,000 Wishes. It has a very pretty floral and fruity fragrance with a little bit of sandalwood. It smells really nice. So I'm just going to blend in this orange and make sure it's really well dispersed. And then I'm going to pour it straight into the mold. I'm sure you've seen videos where soapers have poured a large amount of their batter into a mold and then did something like a drop swirl where they pour a small amount of batter over the top. And this is going to be the opposite of that. I'm going to pour a small amount of batter in this mold and then pour the larger amount over the top. I wanted to see what kind of effect I would get. So as usual, this batch of soap is one of my experiments. I wanted to test the fragrance oil, and I wanted to test this alternate pouring method. I've never seen anybody else do it, so I was curious to see what effect it would have. So here I am pouring this teal color into the orange. And I'm not going to use a hanger swirl, or I'm not going to use a hanger tool or anything else to add any additional swirls, because I wanted to see what this would look like. Just going to tap out some of the bubbles, and now, because I wanted this to have kind of a watery look, I'm using this sparkly mica for the top. It gives a little bit of shimmer and sparkle, and it tends to break up a little bit on the soap, which I think looks like the sparkles on top of the ocean when the sun hits it. And then I'm just going to drag a chopstick through here. This isn't going to leave very well defined lines like some of my other designs. This mica tends to seep back in and fill in the gaps a little bit, which is what I wanted. I just wanted it to show some ripples, which is how it ends up in the end. It looks really nice, I think. So here it is up close. And here we are the next day to cut it. As you can see, those mica lines on the top where I drag the chopstick through, they're still visible, but they're not very defined like when I pour mica with oil over the top and swirl that instead. So here's the first bar. I think it looks really nice. I think it looks like the water, and you've got some reflection of the sunlight on top. It's really pretty. I'm really glad I tried this and that it didn't come out all muddied. I think it's really pretty. And if you like this bar, it's part of the Beyond the Sea collection, which will be available June 1st. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. And these are the two end pieces, which I'll cut up later for samples. Please leave any comments down below of anything you'd like to see me make, and I'll give it a try. And here's some photos of the finished soap. And thank you for watching. You have a great day.